Today's episode is powered by my sponsor Elgato Gaming and the green screen. You guys know that I am a massive fan of this piece of kit. I use it in basically all of my Road to Glory episodes to immerse myself into the content. It's really easy to put up, to take down, and of course to store away at the end of a session. I would definitely recommend this product to aspiring content creators out there. You can check the link down below in the description, which will take you to my Elgato profile page. Hello, what up guys, how you doing? It is Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 19 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Episode number 263, and yes, I found another few hours just before I flew to LA to make another RTG episode for you, because I want to miss as few days as possible whilst I am away. So this is what we ended up playing with in Rivals at the end of the last episode, and we tried out Lone Eusebio, but I figured it was time to put Aubameyang back into our main squad, just because, well, to be honest, I didn't think I was going to be playing any more matches. And then I decided to do the Super League guaranteed Tots Sbc. The La Liga one came around, kind of decided against it just because I didn't necessarily have the players in my club. I had the Tots that I could submit, but not that 85 rated squad, and I didn't want to spend the 55,000 coins that I own. That's all I have in terms of coins right now. So yeah, I think I'm going to miss out on that chance of getting Messi, just because I know it's going to be like a Canales or like one of the poor ones that I'll end up getting a duplicate Santi Cazorla or something, and I don't want to do that. So because La Liga doesn't really bother me, we'll miss out on that, but an 82 rated team for a guaranteed Tots is very good. And I could not tell you what nation that is. I just don't know. But we get this 88 rated guy who looks terrible in terms of a Tots card. I wouldn't want to use him, that's for sure. 88 defending and 88 physical, though, are his standouts. But it's when you look into the in-game stats that you realise that this guy's got 37 jumping as a centre-back. That's awful. He's never going to win a header. But yeah, so I don't think we'll ever use him. So I stick my Tots into my little Tots area here, reorganise them and stuff. And now I've got quite a few that I'm willing to use for like guaranteed Tots SBCs down the line and stuff. So yeah. Basically, this is where we're at in terms of red players as well. I don't think we're ever going to get a chance again to do one of the 86 pluses, because I didn't realise I need 4 reds. I thought I needed 2, but I must have used a couple. Like I used Koscielny and stuff when I was getting Bobby Firmino maybe. So yeah, unfortunately, I don't know if we're going to get a chance to do another one of those 86 plus packs. It all depends on what I actually get in my rewards, which hopefully I'll be able to film for you guys whilst I'm out in LA. If not, then you'll miss it this week, and then we'll do it next week. It's as simple as that. I just hope I'm bringing an Xbox with me, so as long as everything works out okay, I should be able to film, edit, and upload for you guys whilst I'm out in Los Angeles. So we go into some more Rivals matches. I do the quick switcheroo and pull out Aubameyang and put back Eusebio, because I had genuinely so much fun playing 3 Rivals matches yesterday that I wanted to go in and play more. It's not often that you'll catch me saying, you know what, I'm loving playing the most competitive mode on this game. I want to play more of it. Genuinely, I've been pretty anti-Rivals this whole year because it's been such a sweat fest. But I was having a really good time. Just was like trying to dribble around, use the players, take some nice shots, learn my time shooting a little bit more, do my very best to not go just constant headers, and actually dribble around and try and get these like first time shots to work. My opponent does it very well here. 22 minutes on the clock. His Tots Moments in Iñaki Williams. What a cool card that is. I couldn't stretch to it, and I've got no one to link him to, but what an absolute unit of a card that is. Like loads of pace, loads of physical, great shooting. Pretty OP in my eyes. So I'm 1-0 down here, and I mean that goes in. Fortunately, he was offside. I think I might have started to feel a little bit stressed if that had gone in and actually counted, because the bobbles and stuff were pretty horrendous there. But Mane turns the defender, plays it into Bobby Firmino. Good save from Edison, pushing that one out for a corner. Guys, if you do enjoy today's episode, do me a massive favour, smash that thumbs up button. You know that's what I want from you, is carrying on that support on the series. If we can get anywhere near like 1,500 107 likes today. That would be amazing. Thank you. Hit the thumbs up on today's episode. So, still 1-0 down as we progress into this match. But Marcos Alonso picks it up here, plays it over to Mane. And I think maybe like 4 patches ago, that bicycle kick might have worked a little bit better. But hey, we'll push on and try and get this goal. Bruno Fernandes, my super sub, my super sub of dreams comes on. And then take a look at that strike there from Mane. That is, when you get that first time opportunity, you need to strike it. And you don't even need to time it. As I just showed you there, I didn't time that green. It still had way too much power on it and still flies in the back of the net. Solid strike from Sadio Mane, who I also absolutely love still. I'm really enjoying using my squad. And I don't know how it would ever change. Like, I'd love to somehow pack something massive so that I can sell it and get enough coins to do this Eusebio, because he's great. He's genuinely amazing. I always struggle when I come up against him. He's just one of them players which I would love to own. We had the opportunity to do him over Ronaldinho back in the day, but I chose to do Ronaldinho just because he's always been one of my favourite players and stuff, and I don't regret doing that. But I think the more like meta and OP opportunity would have been to take Eusebio over Ronaldinho. I feel like he's probably better on this game, but R10 is still top class. We still absolutely love him, right? Anyway, into the next game we go. This guy's got João Felix, who absolutely ripped me apart yesterday a little bit. So I was pleased to go 1-0 up after a few minutes. Again, playing that one into flashback Firmino. He's got a really nice shot on him, but he hasn't been the most prolific of cams. But I do enjoy using him. I now bring him off at half-time for Bruno Fernandes. But he is an integral part of our squad. So my opponent equalises, but then gives me an opportunity by playing it out short. And I intercept it with Eusebio, take the strike, score the goal, and that is 2-1. And then Firmino intercepts well, plays it out wide to Ronaldinho, and I just try and dink the goalkeeper, and it don't quite work. I put a little bit too much on it, and it just flies on and hits and lands on the roof of that net. But then he takes a strike with prime icon moments, Gerrard, who you would expect to score there, but it hits the post, and we stay 2-1 up, moving on in to the second half. So Bruno Fernandes will be on the pitch now. He's on the ball, as you can see. Flick it up again, going for one of these volleys, but I don't quite get it right. It's not quite as good as the one against Vieira yesterday, is it? But yeah, Bruno Fernandes on the ball once again. La Croquetas, a couple of them. Play it into Eusebio. Tried to flick it over so that I could then volley it. It sort of bobbles around all over the place, and to be honest, Mane beating Tots da Costa at the back post for a header there when they were both fairly static is kind of silly. I don't think that should happen, but he did. Maybe my opponent didn't rise up to try and head it. I don't know what was going on, but then that's the 4th goal we scored, just full of luck. Not the greatest of goals scored in this game, but we're playing well at least. And then the combination of his Iago Aspas and João Felix, I'm getting their names a little bit mixed up here, was the combination which got him that goal. It's only a consolation for him, so we're still winners in this occasion with the 4 goals scored, and that's going to result in a fair amount of rivals points. Eusebio, man of the match there, and we can move on to our 3rd game. Well, how many points do we actually get? So you get 500 for the win, right? What do you actually get in terms of like skill rating? Plus 15. So that's my highest skill rating ever. 2058. I'm quite happy with that. And 860 points, which is only like 90 away from the max you can possibly get. Next squad then, super OP, lots of amazing players. He's got the full version of Eusebio, Tots Witsel, Tots Eder Militao, Red, Tots Telles, Wijnaldum, Alisson, like loads of good players. And of course, I think there was a 93 Royce in there. We push through here with Sadio Mane, take that strike green. That's how good his shooting is. Like that's a 95 rated Alisson that he's just smashed that past. I know we all say that he's not a very good goalkeeper, but that's in a lot of the situations where he palms it out to people. He should still stop a main shot like that, but it was just the power and stuff and the accuracy behind it from Sadio Mane that enabled us to basically net that one. And then the first time shot from Eusebio there, we play a lovely RB cross with Ronaldinho over to him, and that puts us 2-0 up in this game. And I feel like I'm kind of cruising. I try the first time shot with Bobby there, and on the weak foot, not timed, like that was never going to go in. But it's good to try and learn these things and see what works and what doesn't. That's, I guess, kind of what Rivals can be. It can be your training ground for the weekend league if you've still got the motivation to play it. If you go into it with a good mentality of not getting super stressed or, oh, I need to do this particular objective, and you just want to play, then often you'll have a lot more fun. Like one of the guys that I was playing, it probably was this guy, as we smash it home with Fernandez, the beast. I love it. I think it was this guy who played like an Arias at cam because he was trying to get La Liga assists for a weekly objective, and he was just obviously wasn't having a good time because, well, like, it's difficult, right? I don't think it was this guy. It was another guy. But yeah, it's like, I mean, you're not going to be playing your best football, are you? That's why I disagree with the overall idea behind those weekly objectives, and you guys know that by now. New highest skill rating ever, 2073. We're going to push on into another game. Now, I'm not going to hold rank 2 here because knowing that there's a couple of days left, well, it refreshed yesterday for you guys. Yeah, I think Rivals rank 2 always ends up at like 16.5k, and we're not going to get to that because this is going to be my final game that I played before I went off to LA. Real nice squad to come up against. He's got Tots Benzema, he's got Red Tots Jovic, who I'm super jealous of, and some other great players. But La Croqueta there from Bobby plays it into Ronaldinho. First time strike into the back of the net. We are 1-0 up in just a minute from kickoff. But I'm not fast forwarding. I'm not cutting it here, which means there's going to be a kickoff goal down the other end. Jovic plays it to Firmino into Benzema. And what a strike that is from Karim Benzema. Team of the season. Super accurate. And you would kind of expect that. He's got 98 shooting, for Christ's sake. He's obviously a pretty good player. And he puts my opponent 2-1 up after 27 minutes. But I think we get a kickoff goal opportunity here. 28 minutes on the clock. We run down the line with Eusebio. Defender can't catch me quick enough. The goalkeeper was moving everywhere. But I decided to do what a footballer should do and strike it across the goalkeeper, across the goal. And it flies into the roof of the net, or the side netting of that far post. So 2-2. Moving into the second half then. I tell you who was really good for this guy. Was it this guy who had him? I can't remember, but I came up against a couple of people who had Tots Sbc. Oh my god, such a good player. I really, really struggled against him. But with 3-2 down at the moment, Benzema plays it into Jovic, back to Benzema. He's obviously going to score that with a 98 shooting. Team of the season, 96 rated Karim Benzema. But we're not going to cut it here either. We're going to go ahead and score a kickoff goal of our own now, just to get a consolation back into this match. Goretzka into Bruno Fernandes, turns that defender nicely, knocks it into Mane, bang, goal. Even on the weak foot, he's going to score that all day long. And there is enough time for one more goal in this match. It falls to my opponent, as you can see. Gets in, kind of gets a little bit lucky with the way that goes in. I don't know why my defender didn't slide to clear or block that ball, but it is what it is. Yeah, we end up losing 5-3. But 1 draw, 2 wins, and a loss in today's episode means that at least we've come away with 2 wins. And again, played some enjoyable football. Really enjoyed Eusebio. His loan is pretty much gone. He's only got a couple left on that. I still do have a Cruyff, so maybe we can use it at some point in time. Down to 2056 in terms of the skill rating, but up to about 12.8k Rivals points. That should ease. I mean, that's obviously going to get me rank 3. I wish maybe everyone would slow down so it could get me rank 2, so I could have 2 ultimate packs. I just don't have the time to play anymore. So yeah, everyone's doing great. Like, Mane has got 98 contributions in 88 games, and he's definitely had some quiet games before as well. Bruno Fernandes, I don't really look at his overall contributions, but I just know I love him, and I think he's amazing as a super sub. Even Cruiser I brought on a couple of times in this episode. You might not have noticed him because I don't think he did a whole bunch, but still quite fun to use, quite fun to try out and stuff. But yeah, guys, this is where we probably will have a sizable break for a few days in the Road to Glory. I've done a couple of extra episodes that I didn't think I was going to get the time to do. But worst case scenario is that we will be back next Saturday with the Road to Glory. I have a squad builder showdown coming out for you guys at some point with AJ3, so you can look forward to that. But do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll be back soon. Have an enjoyable week, and I will see you soon. Peace.